Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. Normally we talk about races in ranked and focus on the ranked cups. Today is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to talk a little bit about all cup ranking strategy. I know this morning StudFit, he had a couple of videos that are super helpful on all cup ranking strategy. He interviewed Carlos, Gamer Amy, Comtruce, and also had another video going over the BAM and Gerbs tracker. All that information is super helpful, super useful. There's, I guess, one other kind of aspect to the strategy of all cup ranking, and that's that of being able to predict scores and see if using tickets and possibly spending money will put you in a position where you'll actually be competitive or have a chance of being able to either place in like top 1000 or top 100. Probably not top 10. If you're at that level, then I don't know if predicting scores is really going to be useful for you or not. I guess the idea behind predicting scores is to figure out how to efficiently use tickets and whether or not you need or want to spend money. So, right when the Bowser Tour came out, I was really excited. I was like, oh man, that Bowser badge, the trophy badge looks so cool. Definitely want to get the top 1000, but what if I could get top 100? I was looking at a lot of the courses, and due to the fact that it is a Bowser Tour, I've got a lot of the Bowser karts, like the Gilded King and the Koopa King, maxed out at level 7. One's triple uncapped, the other one's double uncapped. I've got the Dry Bowser Umbrella, level 7 and triple uncapped. Then this new Bullet Bill glider that came out. It's super useful. It's definitely a Bowser Castle type item. So, I was thinking, do I have what it takes in my loadouts? What about the courses that I'm a little bit weaker in? What's it going to look like? So, a couple videos ago, I had mentioned that I made kind of a mega Mario Kart predictor score calculator, where instead of just doing the 3 races in ranked, we're doing all 36 races for the entire tour. So here you can see that we have the cups and then the courses in column B. I got here in column C, these are the actual scores that I've gotten on the races, after having played each race that I've quote unquote grinded on for, over an hour or something, and getting, either a double frenzy or, really good high action count runs. Then I'll go ahead and log that score. And I've also got the predicted scores in this column D. So you can see here in column C that the cells that are yellow are either cells or races that I haven't played yet, or I haven't exceeded the predicted score. So these are the ones that I have still yet to focus on. It looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 courses that I really haven't even played, like more than once, really. And then I've got another handful that I could probably improve somewhat on. So I've been working with some people on Reddit, trying to figure out what a good prediction or what a good goal for the top 100. What's the cutoff score going to be? So huge shout out to Alex Young on Reddit. He's been giving amazing content for the past several tours on how to help people get to the top 1000. I've been working a lot with him this tour on how to get top 100. And so we've been talking a lot and got some information today that I kind of want to go through, and we're going to go through it together and see if it's worth. I still have several things that I can invest tickets in for this last push on these last courses that I have yet to play, or is the course, or is the minimum cutoff threshold for top 100, is it going to be way out of reach? And should I just save my tickets and just kind of, fold for the tour? So going over here, the next column that I have, I'm adding up the cup totals. And what we do here is, if I've played the course and have logged a score in column C, it'll take that value. And so, for example, here in the first course, I got 47,500, but I anticipated getting 45,400. So this the actual cup in column E, it's actually going to take the 47,000 rather than the predicted score. And down here, where I don't have, like I haven't played this yet, what this score here is doing is it's taking the scores that I've actually logged, but then it's using the predicted score for the race that I haven't played yet. So this is going to give me an idea of, all right, I'm taking into account the races that I already have raced, and I also want to get an idea of using the predicted scores of races that I haven't raced, where am I going to fall out? So when we do that for the whole tour, coming down here, you can see that for the predicted scores, I predicted getting the 1,260,000, about 9,000. And originally, about a week ago, when I was working with Alex Young, his initial prediction was 1,360,000. So I was about 100,000 off or away from what my predicted scores would be to what the target points for the tour were going to be. However, having played a lot, I'm getting better scores than what I've predicted, and so that's where we can see over here that based on the races that I've actually done thus far, and then taking into account just the predicted scores, adding them to the scores that I've already done, I'm actually at 1,310,000, almost 311,000, which is kind of promising. So the next thing that I thought of doing is, okay, well, a lot of these courses that I'm predicting scores for, I want to see if I'm getting an average score percentage over what I'm predicting. I want to go ahead and apply that to the races that I still have yet to play. So what I've done here in column F is I've taken the courses that I've ran and divided it by the predicted score that I was thinking of getting, and not all of them are above. So like here we've got, I was minus 2%, 2.8% shy. Here I'm about 1% shy. Here, 8.9% shy. But then there are other ones where I'm like 22% over or 25% over. So looking at the average, I'm averaging about 5% more points in my actual, quote unquote runs, like the run, than what I'm predicting in the calculator. So if we go a step further and we apply that 5% to the predicted scores that I have yet to play, so for these races right here, so for example here for, Rosalina's Ice World, I've predicted getting 29,900. But now if we apply that 5% more points, now I'm thinking, okay, I'm probably going to get more along the lines of like 31,000. Same thing here for Vanilla Lake 1T, Airship Fortress, right? So whenever there's a blank, what this column does is it applies that 5% extra points to the races that I haven't raced. It applies 5% extra points to the predicted scores to the races that I haven't raced, if that makes sense. So when we add all those up, so I'm still using, for the races that I've done well on and think that I'll keep those scores, I'm still using those, but now instead of using, I guess, the conservative predicted scores, I'm using maybe a more liberal predicted score. So when we come down here, now it looks like for the tour, we're looking at 1,328,000, which is what, 18,000 more, so maybe 20,000 when it's all said and done more. So I don't know, we're thinking maybe 1,330,000 is what we'll get. And it's still not quite there at the 1,360,000. However, Alex, being the amazing genius that he is, he sent me an email with screenshots. He's got a friend, Mario Kart friend, that he says scores, he usually gets top 100 tour in and tour out. So he sent me screenshots of every single one of his races. So over here, I've put in all of his scores in column H. And when you add up all of his scores as of today, he's at 1,324,000. And I think in the top 100 ranking right now, as of today, he was like place 77. So the thing is, there's going to be 4 more days of people getting more scores. I've been taking a look at the past maybe 4 days of the cutoff for the top 100. And for the first couple days, it looked like it was going up by 30,000 points every day. Today, when I look, though, it only went up like 16,000 points. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm thinking that I might actually have a chance. So, due to the fact that with this analysis, it feels like it's going to be within reach. I don't feel like I'm completely, shut out of the game quite yet. I think that it will be worthwhile if we come over here. I've been debating about taking this guy, the 8-bit bullet Bill. I really want to double and cap him, get him to 595 base points. I need 5 tickets, but I only have 4. However, if you go to the shop, this week in my tier shop, look at what we have here. So we have a glider points cap up ticket, 20,000 coins, and you can see I have 23,000 coins. So once I saw it come up on Wednesday as the first day of the tour, I was like, oh man, should I do it? Should I not? I was talking with my wife about it, and she's like, go ahead and grind on all the other courses that you wouldn't use that glider in, and let's see by Friday or Saturday where you're predicting that you can land by the end of the tour. And if it looks like it's going to be possible, then go ahead and go for it. But if it looks like you're going to be blown out of the water, then maybe it'd be better to just save the 20,000. So right now we're fairly close. I think we're in the running. But what I want to do is I want to use the calculator to see, of the 9 courses that the Bullet Bill, the 8-bit Bullet Bill is in this tour, I've played 4 of them and gotten really good scores. Thing is right now we're kind of coming down to a time crunch. You can see here I've got 10 courses that I still have yet to play. So So I really want to focus on those 10 courses. If I have more time, then I can come back to, some of these Airship Fortress, this Airship Fortress T, I think Maple Tree Way. Then there are another couple that, I could try and get like maybe another couple thousand points. But I know that there are 5 courses that I have yet to play that it would still be useful in. So let's take a look at what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and copy this guy, and we're going to paste the value here. Let's go ahead and make it look pretty. Oh, I could paste special, and let's do format, and we'll take this off. Here we go. Okay, so this is what we've got so far, and if we do this, we'll say this cell minus this cell. So what we want to do is we want to see how many more points we're going to get by double uncapping the 8-bit bullet bill. So if we come over here, it's going to be, I'll end up using it in the Waluigi pinball. And so I'll do double uncapped there. And I'll also use them here. Okay, so that's 2 of the races. And here we go, Airship Fortress. That would be 3 races. I've already played this one, so we're going to assume, just keep it there. Already played that one. Here we go. This is 4. And then, ranked this week. 5. Okay, so now let's come back over here. So of those 5 races, I'm going to get over 5,000 points, and it's going to put me at about 1,334,000. So I think it's a good investment. It'll give me that extra cush, or maybe that's going to be the amount that I need to push to get from like place 101 to place 100. So I think we're going to do it. So let's go ahead and purchase this guy. It's the first time I've ever bought one of these like super expensive things from the tier shop. So it's a little nerve-wracking, but we're gonna go ahead and do it right now. And then we'll come back here to bullet bill. Now it says I can raise his points. There it is. So let's slap some tickets on him. Now if I have time, I can go back to those other 4. It's going to be probably another 4,000 more points. So in the end, it might be like a 10,000 point differential, which may be in the end the difference between getting the top 100 badge versus the top 1,000. So I think I'm going to hold off. I'm just going to play a couple of races and get him to the 595 by just using the experience points by playing. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I'm excited to finally start. I've been holding off on all these 6 races, so I'm going to be spending today and tomorrow going through and hopefully getting some good, nice, high scores. So we'll see how close we can actually get to this 1,333,000 and see if it's enough for top 100 this week. Well, Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and push the like button. If you are interested in using the calculator in the future for ranked cups, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We go through each ranked cup and go through the anticipated actions for each course and the bonus points per action to help you out, to fill out the calculator, to help you see if making ticket transactions is something that will help you out or not. Well, everyone have a good weekend, and we will probably come back in the next couple of days, give you another little update, and see if we can make the cut for top 100. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.